So welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for sticking with me, and thank you for watching. I have not uploaded a video since 6 months. Almost 7 actually, but 6 months since I've uploaded the video. And I just felt like before I got back into the loading my vlogs and everything, I should come to you guys and tell y'all why I've been gone and what's been going on in the meantime. My last upload was in July, and it was my Vegas video, and a couple things were happening around that time for me as far as like my family is concerned, as far as I'm concerned. Y'all know I had a baby in March, Zoe, and she's getting ready to be 1 in like 2 months, less than 2 months. And so yeah, less than 2 months. So I'm in the process of planning her party. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Now, I've been recording off and on the entire time from July up until now because I record for the memories. But I haven't been in the mind frame to upload. And a couple reasons. Number one, when it comes to your children and YouTube, you have to kind of be very careful what you put out there, what you let the world see, and how much of your life you allow the world to see. I don't have a ton of subscribers. I have a very small subscriber base. I mean, I'm just a beginner as far as this is concerned. Although I've seen some people start a YouTube channel 1 month and next month they have like 1 million subscribers. Maybe 500,000, but anyway. So, with my small subscriber base, I don't know who's watching me. I don't know who's not. I can just look and tell what region it's coming from or whatever. But I kept getting inboxes in my YouTube, and I didn't even know you can send people private messages through YouTube. But it was a man, I can only assume, based off of the name, who kept commenting about Zaria. And Zaria is my oldest. She's 11 now, but she was 10 at the time. And he just would comment, you know, just send, it wouldn't even be in my regular comment section. It would be in my inbox. I didn't see Zaria a lot in the vlog today. Like, I want to see more of Zaria in the vlog today, blah, blah, blah. Like, just weird stuff. Like, I don't even know who this person is. And they would just constantly ask about my child, my baby girl, my 10-year-old daughter. Now, that's already, like, that's a lot. Like, what do you mean you didn't see enough of her in the video today? So I just blocked that person. I completely blocked that person from being able to comment on my videos, comment in my comment section, or send me messages. But you can always create another account. So I guess they created another account. And then the Vegas video, we were at the pool, and he commented. I don't know if it was the same person. I can only assume that it was the same guy. Hey, baby. You want to get in here? No. You want to come on there? Come here. You mess with. Come down. Come over here. So, yeah, he made a comment again in my inbox, a different name, a different account, and he said he loves the way she walks. Like, he likes to watch her walk. And at this time in this video, she only had a swimsuit on. Now, I'm already protective of my babies. And so, me being that I'm a small YouTuber, very small YouTuber, just starting out, I wouldn't think that I would be getting this type of, like, these type of comments. And I wouldn't have to be as protective of my children so soon. You know, I would think that, of course, I would think it would come if I had maybe 100,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers, or maybe even 50,000 or 20,000, whatever. It was very naive of me to think so. But at this point, I'm just concerned that maybe I'm just putting my kids out there a little too much, and people already think they could say whatever they want to say on the internet anyway, whether it be about you or about your kids. They have no filter. But I do. And so at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take my kids off of YouTube. I'm not going to put them on there. I'm not going to put them on YouTube anymore. But that's hard because I always have my babies with me. So I would have to blur them out or whatever. So my kids are with me 24/7. I don't think there's ever a time when I don't have my kids. So it would just be hard for me to vlog and not have them in the video. But I wasn't comfortable with them being in videos, especially my oldest, when I have someone commenting and stalking my baby. So I just completely said, you know what, I'm going to step back. Now, also during that time, you getting in here? Just say hi.
What's up, YouTube? She pretty, ain't she?
Today.
Yeah.
So around that time, and I don't think I knew this at all, but I suffered from a bit of postpartum depression. I'm just going to self-diagnose myself. I didn't go to a doctor for them to tell me, but I didn't need a doctor to tell me that I was depressed. Like, I knew I was going through a depression. Like, when I found out almost 2 years ago now that I got pregnant, I had just gotten fired from my job. So when I got fired from my job, I didn't even know I was pregnant. Got fired from my job. Me and Charles went to Jamaica like 2 weeks later, and we had been trying to have a baby before I got pregnant. So we were in the process of going through like fertility treatments to have this baby, and I wasn't pregnant when I got fired, but shortly after I got fired, I got pregnant. Well, at that time, we had decided we weren't even going to try anymore. We were just going to focus on each other and focus on the family that we had, and if we had a baby, fine. If not, we have Zaria, and we're still just as happy. So imagine getting fired from your job, not being able to even afford like where you live anymore, because we stayed in a pretty pricey place, because your income is cut in half. So now you can't even afford where you live, but you can't afford to break the lease because now you got to pay all this money to break the lease. So you just stay and you just tough it out, you know, and you still have a kid to take care of, and on top of that, you're pregnant. So Charles and I decided, am I going to go back to work, or am I going to just stay home? I stayed home. I decided I'm going to stay home throughout my pregnancy. Luckily, I did, because I'm old now. I was tired my entire pregnancy. It made no sense. I was sleepy. I slept all the time. It made no sense. But anyway, so dealing with all of that, dealing with pregnant, getting fired, still vlogging. After I had Zoe, I didn't take a break from vlogging. I continued to vlog. Like from the time I came home until July, I just vlogged all through that. So I had no break, no time to just like sit back and just woo-side out. So during this entire time, I'm in a state of depression. You know, I didn't want to clean up my house. It was just a lot of stuff where you can just tell that you're just depressed. Like nothing could make me happy. I was always irritable. You know, I was always just sad. I still wasn't working, so I couldn't just up and go take a vacation, or I couldn't just up and go to the store and go shopping, because I had no money to do that. We had money to take care of our needs, you know, and that's exactly what we did. We took care of our needs. I couldn't get a job while I was pregnant because I was so big, nobody would hire me. I tried. I just think going through all of that, like just feeling like, what is my purpose on earth? Like I went through a point where I was like, what is my purpose? Like I'm not contributing anything to anybody's life at this point. In my mind, that's what I'm thinking. I know I have my 2 beautiful children. I know I have my amazing husband. I have all this family around me, but I still just wasn't in the right frame of mind. Like nothing could make me happy. I was crying all the time. I was just like, I didn't understand what was my purpose. You know, I still don't feel like I'm walking in my purpose, but I feel better about where I am right now. So finally Charles came and was like, look, you need to just go ahead and go back to work. I mean, I think I don't know if he could tell or not. I'm not sure. I don't know if he can. I could though. And he's like, I need you to go ahead and go back to work. So I was like, okay, at this point, I don't even care. I'm ready to go back to work because I need to be around with adults. I need to have some adult interaction. I don't want to be at home with these kids all day anymore. Like, I just got to get out of here. It's one thing to be at home with your kids and you have flexibility to do the things that you want, but when you're at home and you just have to be home and you can't do anything else, I think that can take a toll on you, especially when you have so much on your mind all the time. What time is it, babe? Is my phone over there? I ended up going and I said, Charles, whatever job I get is more than what I'm making now, which is 0. I'm just going to take it. Because before, my thought process is, I want to be able to do what's going to make me happy. And what's going to make me happy, I went to school for fashion design. So I wanted to design again. I wanted to start my children's clothing line. And then I wanted to start a bridal line, which I'm still in the process of doing those things. That's not going away. But you have to have extra funds to be able to do that. I mean, I could sketch all day long, but if I can't bring my sketches to life, I mean, I'm just drawing. I'm just like an artist. And I'm not walking in my purpose. So in order for me to be able to do that, I knew I needed to go back to work. Got this job, and legit, I got this job. I was there for like 1 week before I told Charles, this is not gonna work out for me. I am not happy. I am quitting this job. I'm gonna get a couple checks and I'm out. I can't do it. I walked in that place every day, just did not like it. I didn't like the guy who was over me because he was just, he was like an ego-driven man, and I am not about to feed your ego when I have a husband at home whose ego I feed on a daily basis. So I'm not gonna feed another woman's husband ego. Can't do that. So I quit that job. I reached out to one of my old bosses. He owns his own company, and I was like, look, I need to come on and get back to work. And I didn't even have to interview. I didn't have to do anything. He was just like, okay, how much you need? When can you start? That was it. I mean, I did go and look at the place, but he was like, how much you need? When can you start? And I'm like, I need to take at least a week off so I can just recoup I need a week to just chill, get my kids in order, recoup, whatever. So that's another reason why. So on top of Zaria having a stalker on YouTube, which I didn't tell her about because I don't want to freak her out, me going through postpartum depression and just being depressed about life, period, and not feeling like I have a purpose and not even wanting to be here, to just be working now full time Monday through Friday, I had no time to pick the camera up. I didn't even, it was like the last thing on my mind was to pick up the camera, because I still, even when I started working, wasn't in the right frame of mind or right state of mind. But I'm back to work full time now. I feel a lot better. I feel like I'm in a better, much better place than what I was before I started working this particular job. I've been working since September, but I started this job in October, so I've been back to work for a little bit now. And I'm just happier. I'm in a better space. I feel like my husband is in a better space. I don't think he's not a person to show when he's under pressure, under stress, but I can just see it. Like, he's in a better space right now. And we're on the same page. Like, I learned a lot being off of work, going through my depression. I learned to appreciate my family, appreciate my husband. I think that me and my husband's relationship is a lot better now. I mean, he stuck with me through some hard times, and I'm just grateful for that. So that's why I left, and I'm coming back because I missed it. Like, I missed picking the camera up. I missed, like, vlogging. I missed doing those things. I miss when people, even if it's just 2 or 3 people, comment on my video because they're truly interested in what I'm putting up there. Like, I enjoy that. I enjoy doing that. And so that's why I'm coming back to it. I feel like I'm in a better space now to be able to do that and present content to you all that y'all would actually enjoy and not be sad about, because these are also my memories. So when I come back and look at these videos, like, I go back and I look at my videos from when we brought Zoe home and all this, and I'm grateful to have those memories on video. Just boom, I can go watch it. So on top of me vlogging, I'm going to continue to vlog. I'm going to continue to allow you all to see Zoe grow. I will allow Zaria to be on my vlog because I'm not going to let a complete stranger take away my power or my daughter's power or take away my ability to create memories with my children and be able to go back and look at them. I am going to put her back on the vlogs. I'm going to put Zoe on the vlogs. Of course, Charles is going to be in the vlogs. We're going to continue to keep this vlog channel up. However, Charles and I are going to create a second channel, and it's just going to be him and I. On this channel, we're mommy and daddy, so we have to be serious all the time. Not even much so serious, but we have to be mindful of the things we say in front of our children, and we have to be mindful of the audience that we have watching us, because we are a family vlogging channel. We are going to create a content channel, just Charles and I. It's just going to be our little thing. So it may be some story times on there. It's going to be some challenges, and we're going to keep up with the YouTube trend. So whatever is trending, you guys will be able to see those things come from Charles and I. So I will create that channel, and I will put a link in my next video. Not this one, but the next video. A link to that channel will be there. And then I'm going to work on an intro for this channel. And that's it. So thank y'all for staying with me and sticking with me. I lost a couple of people when I put my first video back up, but that's to be expected because they don't really know me anymore. They're like, okay, she's not going to be consistent, but I'm back. And that is the reason why I was gone. And thank you for just sticking with me. Babe, you want to say bye?
Nah, you talked a whole lot, so you said everything.
I will beat your ass. Bye.